Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to place the inner tube on the front and the back of the Jetson Axle e-bike. This process should work on other similar Jetson e-bike models such as the Bolt Pro. So join me as I show you the step of how I replace the Jetson Axle inner tube. Before doing so, we'll flip the bike upside down so it's easier to work with. We will start off with the front tire as it's the easier wheel to take off. We will use a 17mm socket to remove the two bolts from the front wheel. After removing them, the front wheel can be removed. Now if your tubes still have air in it, you may want to release them so the tube can be removed from the tire. Next, I'll use my homemade spoon lever to get the tire removed. They sell proper levering tools that you can buy to make the job easier, but since I didn't have access to any during this time, this alternative worked for me and also saved me a few bucks. Alright, there we go. Once removed, we will reinstall the tire and the new inner tube onto the bike rim. I find it easier to mount one side of the tire onto the rim first and then tuck in the inner tube afterward. This way you will lower your chances of poking or damaging the tube while trying to put the tire onto the rim. Once the tire has been mounted on the rim, you can inflate the tire back up and reinstall it back onto the front of the bike. Okay, let's put the tire back. To remove the back wheel, we will use a 19mm socket to remove two bolts on the wheel. Alright. We will also need to loosen the chain tensioner so we can remove the wheel. We will also need to remove the brake assembly with a torque screw. This will allow the whole rear wheel to be pulled out. And now we can remove the brake caliper. Keep in mind that this rear wheel contains the motor, so you will still have the motor cable from the wheel still attached to the bike. You will just have to carefully work around the little space that you have without damaging the cable. I will again use my homemade lever to remove the tire and tube. And it should come right off. There you go. So we'll remove the old tube. We will go ahead and install the new tube and inflate the tire. Stick this inside. Right, so get the valve in. Let's go ahead and just push this through like this. There we go. We will now put the rear wheel back onto the bike, adjust the chain and brake caliper, reinstall the kickstand and tighten on the bolts. Let's pipe those in here like so. Tighten up the chain again. pedal. That's good. Go ahead and tighten this up a little bit. And you have to adjust the brake pad. And there you have it, guys. I understand there are better methods in placing the inner tube on the e-bike, but this is what works for me. Either way, this job shouldn't take you no more than 1 hour. Just remember, before taking out the bike, check to make sure everything is tight and that the brake works properly. Other than that, this is an easy and simple job that anyone can do. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next do-it-yourself video.
Take it back.